I'm Amy, I'm the DSM for Industries, Work and Skills. So that covers a range of industries, workshops and also vocational training. So for example, in vocational training we've got barbering and barista, Bix cleaning, we've got horticulture, and all of those things the men can gain qualifications on. On the industry side, we've got workshops such as SAR Metals, we've got a commercial agreement with companies who bring things in for the men to work on. They have a possibility of gaining employment when they're on release. We're a Cat C resettlement prison, and the idea is we give those skills, qualifications, experiences so that when they're released they can gain employment. They can not only gain the qualifications, but they can gain the experience. It's purposeful activity for them. It's time out of the cell. It's time with their peers. When the prisoners come in and they have their induction, they get a chance to speak to our careers advisors who know a little bit about all of the workshops, and they can speak to each individual and see what their skills already are, what their plans are for their future, and map their route out so that they can guide them and point them in the right direction of which workshop they might want to go in. It's buzzing, there's lots going on. They're enjoying the content of the workshops, whether that's people who are on qualifications or whether that's people who are on the waste party, which is an essential workshop that deals with the entire waste of the prison.
So I'm George and I work in waste management at Millsike, and what we're doing here is we make sure everything's separated, recycled as much as possibly can. So plastic, wood, cardboard, paper, everything is separated, recycled. We try as best to limit landfill, and we track and record everything we do. So if you were to, throw something away, it's my job to make sure that gets to the right place and it's taken away properly. If we're talking about, skills and stuff they can learn when they obviously get out and want to get a job and things like that, I think it's definitely vital for them. So it gives them real life skills. So if they wanted to work in the waste industry or go work in a practical setting, use their hands, I think it sets them up brilliantly. Gives them proper skill and experience in heavy machinery and things like that. A normal day would definitely be, the lads would turn up, we'd get all the equipment ready, so make sure all the machines are running properly, get the boots and the gloves and all the PPE on, and then we take the bulk bins and we go out and do a run. We swap them over, we take all the waste from the house blocks and obviously from the staff places and things like that, kitchens for example, even industries itself. We go around and collect all the waste, and then we bring it all back here and separate, sort it. We bale all the cardboard and the plastic, crush all the cans. In terms of practical work, waste is one of the biggest growing industries in the UK. So I think in terms of lads learning the trade, it's probably one of the most important, one of the most abundant trades out there. When the learners do come down here, I think a positive is they like to be kept busy. I've come to find that regime and structure really does work its best in here. The learners like to know what they're doing, what's next, and what they're almost planning in their head what they can do. So I think that is one of the biggest benefits, is that it's very structured and very regime based, and I think people thrive a lot better on a more well-structured regime. I think it just comes down to them using their hands. They can switch off for a little bit, talk with the lads and things like that, and I think it's just good for the mental health as well.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm one of the instructors for Reborn Beds here at Millsike. What we do here is we take divan bed frames that are destined for the tip, we recycle them and refurbish them. So the first step is we get the bed frames in. First thing we do is we check, see if they've gotten wet. If they've gotten particularly damp and the damp gets into the wood, we can't really use them. If it's just fabric, it's not a problem. We can strip the fabric all off, check the frames for any damage, at which point, if they are damaged, we can reinforce them. And then we cut fabric specifically for that frame, and we reupholster them all, new fittings, everything. So there's measuring fabric, sewing is a massive one. Everything has to be stitched together with a sewing machine. There's the cutting of fabric, so you've got to make sure the cuts are straight, otherwise they won't fit. We use tools like staple guns and a nail gun, so that's a skill that you have to be able to use competently. The idea is to make it kind of a relaxed environment. People want to come. They'll be able to, it's a break from the normal routine, so they'll be out doing something. And it's lots of skills that they can take outside. Like for construction, if you can use a staple gun or a nail gun, then joinery skills, you've got some joinery skills right there. And if they do progress from here, they can go to one of the other workshops. We've got carpentry and things like that. So it can all lead on to other things. It's a break to the usual regime. Nobody wants to be cooped up all the time. And it's a big airy room, you know, in the nice hot weather, we can have the door open a bit, let a bit of that fresh air in. It's just going to be a really cool, really good environment. It's going to be teamwork. They're going to have a group of people that work together well, because they're all going to be relying on each other. Obviously, the second and third step can't go until the first step's been completed. So it's getting that production line, working in a team, cooperating, learning new skills, learning tools. That's trust. And that's the thing, you know, it's showing that, yeah, we'll treat you like people. And that's a big thing for me. There's courses available to everybody, any skill level. We'll find something. It's going to be really good, so we really hope a lot of people join us.